everyone. Hello YouTubers. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for being here today. Otis is, he's the show. I guess, you're all here to watch Otis, and I'm a sidekick to Otis. So thank you still for being here to hear what I have to say. It's all good. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So what are we talking about today? Yes, Otis, what are we talking about today? Oh, okay. You see it? It's okay. It's okay. Okay. It's okay that you stole the show. Okay. Today we're talking about Meghan Markle's walk of shame. It looks like she is going to be returning to acting, and it's something that I talked about in the very beginning. She should have done that all along, but we're going to talk about her walk of shame because it is a walk of shame when you look at it through Meghan's eyes because of just her whole mindset. We're going to talk about that and a couple other things around Thomas Markle being in the earthquake in the Philippines, and this humanitarian award that is ridiculous that apparently Harry and Meghan are going to be getting. We're going to talk about that. So let's get into it. So today we are going to be, I think this is just unbelievable what's going on with Thomas Markle. So if you haven't already heard, there was an earthquake in the Philippines, and Thomas Markle Sr. is trapped on the 19th floor of this high-rise building in the Philippines where he lives, and the elevators are out of order, and he is not able to get down to the street level. Samantha Markle tweeted about this on X and was really upset about it, and you almost have to can't blame her for that. You can't blame her for being so upset because, part of it really is that Thomas Markle wanted to get away from all of the press, to be secluded from all the drama that Meghan's life as a royal at the time brought to Thomas Markle. It was really just devastating for him, and the seclusion that he needed for his mental health was to go to the Philippines. And I can imagine that the one place that they could afford was in this high-rise building. But I think with Thomas Markle's health declining and his lack of mobility, I think getting him to a place that is no longer on such a high level is the best solution. I did speak to Samantha Markle about it, and she is hoping to have something happen with her dad getting to a better location. She has said that he is fine, but they're still in this situation, and I completely sympathize with her in this being a Meghan Markle problem because she has put the stress on her father to do what he can with the knowledge that they have. And if you don't have people who are the reason why you are in said situation, supporting and helping you with making decisions to have a better quality of life, then you are the reason for your father being in this predicament, because they're doing the best that they can with what they know. And Meghan is the reason why Mr. Markle had to leave. He had to get out of the place where he was at. It was a situation that just has taken over his life, that he and Thomas Jr. tried to manage on their own without the support from even the palace. And don't even get me started about my issues with the palace now, Kensington Palace. For some of you who do follow me on X, you know that I wrote that I'm very disappointed with the offices of Kensington Palace, as I have reached out to them about a press pass. I got one in 2022, and now there's all these issues, and I can't even seem to get the support and help that I need for one for this year, because I am planning to go. But that aside for now, the support that Kensington Palace or the monarchy should lend over to Thomas Markle should have happened a long time ago, considering the children that Meghan and Harry have are the grandchildren of not just Thomas Markle, but of the king as well. And there needs to be some kind of intervention. Perhaps maybe they're talking about that during these talks that Harry has had and trying to come to some kind of compromise. But however you look at it, I think there should have been some high level support for Thomas, something that would help him lean into his quality of life, considering the newsworthiness of who he is and how the press invaded this man's privacy. And I think he just was not able to navigate it in a way to sidestep all these other problems, like a domino effect that he's having. And it all started with Meghan. And so Meghan and Harry getting this humanitarian award of the year with Project Healthy Mind, I think is a complete farce. So this is what I want to tell you quickly about that and how it came about, how I think it came about that they're even getting this award. The Archwell Foundation's Parents Network partnered with the Project Healthy Minds. And they did this symposium where they participated in this World Mental Health Day Festival in 2023. So basically, Archwell had a partnership with Project Healthy Minds because Project Healthy Minds has the money to pay Harry and Meghan to be a partner, to participate, to bring eyeballs in on this organization. And through this partnership is how they were able to then get nominated for an award, which more than likely they've paid for, or they've done some kind of under the table deal to get this recognition. Okay, so let's just get that straight. Your partnership is what got you this award. It wasn't that they saw your work and said, oh, let's nominate this couple for all the great things that they're doing. No, it was planned years ago to get this award through these partnerships. And that's how Harry and Meghan use their charity work to do the dirty work for them, to make it look like they're trying to help people, but when in reality, their charity work is really helping them make money, to help get recognition, to put eyeballs on them for looking like they are these humanitarians and are doing this great work. But it's all a perpetration and a fraud. That's all it is. It's like, let's start a charity to make it look like we're out there doing really good work. Because if they were really trying to do good work, real humanitarian work, they would not be ignoring Thomas Markle and his issues that he is dealing with. How can you support strangers? How can you try to be an advocate for people you don't know and leave your father hanging, who is clearly suffering from mental health issues from the press that have been inflicted on him because of your marriage to a prince, Meghan Markle, and you don't even acknowledge this man and his mental health, but you want people to believe that you want to help strangers on the street. Stranger on the street? Yeah, mommy dearest. That's all you are, a mommy dearest. So go kick rocks with your perpetration and fraud-like behavior of collecting an award for humanitarians when you can't even support, help, even call to see how your father is doing after this earthquake. You can't even do the basic minimum of showing humanity to your own father, who you always talked to, spoke to, loved, cared for prior to your marriage to Harry. But see, that marriage to the prince inflated her big head. And like I always say, y'all, she is walking with her head crooked sideways because she can't see, because the head is just so big. The head is too big. She can't hold it up straight, and she can't see straight. Oh yeah, I'll help these people. These people, y'all gonna make me look good. Okay, let's help these people, Harry. Let's help these people over here because they're gonna give us a humanitarian award of the year. We're gonna look like real lifesavers. Yeah. So they walking around crooked sideways, can't see straight because the ego in this woman's head is so big she can't sit up straight to see clearly that you need to contact your papa. Okay? So go kick your rocks. I'm done with you. Wishing all the best for Thomas Markle, for the Markle family in general. Let's hope that they get resolved for what they have, but thank goodness he wasn't hurt. And this problem, let's hope that, they get him out of that building soon. And in terms of my video that I am going to do talking about Kensington Palace, about my communication with them, you're not going to believe it. You are not going to believe the communication that I have had with Kensington Palace. Oh, yeah. And I have the proof behind what I'm going to talk about. So that'll be in another video. But anyway, so let's just get into our story, what I'm talking about today. Meghan Markle's walk of shame. My husband said it, and I said it even in the beginning. This woman would have been so much better off just continuing her acting, learning her craft. You have the recognition. If you just could hone it and be better at your acting, just like refine it, get a little bit better at it, you could do really well, because you have already an open door to projects, essentially. But I think the lack of training that Meghan has is going to hinder her, regardless of her work as a royal. That can only take you so far. That can help you get in the door, but it can't sustain your work. It can't do the acting for you. Your title can only take you so far. This story about Meghan and her walk of shame, because she's going to have to revert back to what she knows, and that's acting. Now, she may not be that great at it, but that's what she knows. She don't know nothing about trying to host anything with Netflix. So here's what the article is saying, because this is going to be her new reality. Let's just face it, folks. So Meghan Markle considering acting comeback amid failed Netflix show ratings, source claims. So Meghan might make her acting comeback soon after the second season of her Netflix series, as it didn't work well. She launched with Love Meghan last year and garnered a positive response. However, the next installment, which was released this year, didn't achieve the goal globally. According to a source, this might lead the Duchess of Sussex to return to film or TV sets. Now, Meghan, get this, folks. Now, get this nonsense. Yeah, crooked head, because she is aiming for projects that are going to help her win an Emmy. See, here she is talking about awards before she's even back into acting, because her mind, her head can't handle reality. It's still overinflated and big. It's weighing her down, because she thinks she's going to get projects that are going to help her with an Emmy. You can't start acting on the premise of, I'm going to do this to win an Emmy. What? Girl, are you sure you're okay? Meghan, are you sure you don't need a mental checkup for yourself? Because, girl, you sound crazy. How in the world do you think you are going to just try to get projects to win an Emmy? It's not for the love. It's not for the craft of the work of the arts. Really? Now, come on. Meghan, we know, got her popularity through the show Suits, which she played this character, Rachel Zane. Now, she quit this show when she married Harry, and she did declare at the time that she was never going to return to acting. However, a source recently has told Radar Online that she has been thinking about making a comeback. I don't know that she was already in the success mode of acting to have an actual comeback, but maybe a return to acting might be a little bit more correct rather than a comeback, because I don't think you've ever had the success to garner like a comeback for you. Okay, like Tina Turner back in the day had a comeback. Okay, Meghan Markle, you're just going to try to pick it back up again, okay? Girl, the delusion is real, folks. It is real. Now, reportedly, the decision came into picture after her Netflix show with Love Meghan didn't do well in the second season. Really, the first season, continued episodes, rather. According to this outlet, the viewership dropped by 500,000 compared to the first installment. Yes. And I must admit, I was one of them. I did watch it, but yeah, it was with the fast mode. Just bad. Now, the insider claimed that the low ratings have left the former actor at a crossroads. People in the industry still see her as an actress first and foremost, not a lifestyle guru. Girlfriend, that you are not. As she is being urged to go back to her roots. Allegedly, the reason behind her rumored acting comeback might have to do with money. Money. Show me the money. Yes, it's the money, folks. However, some Hollywood insiders are claiming that she does not want to return to entertainment business. And get this, if she's going to come back, she's not going to, guess what? She's not going to take the small roles. She does not deserve the small roles, she says. She deserves to be with the A-listers because, you know, Meghan, she does see herself crooked sideways as an A-lister. I'm an A-lister. I want the big leading roles. Thank you very much. As she has her head cocked to the side, not seeing straight with that big ego in her head. Now, Meghan isn't interested in walk-on parts. She's aiming for prestigious television roles, the kind of projects that win Emmys. Yes, I want an Emmy. Yeah, keep wishing. Wish in one hand and you know what in the other, girlfriend. Now, Markle has seemingly found this option appealing for now. So basically, Meghan is considering this comeback because she failed with Netflix. She had an open book to do whatever she could on Netflix. She didn't want to do the stuff with the kids, the camera on the walls like Netflix wanted. She had to go try to be creative, try to think for herself, try to do something that she thought she could do, and she failed. But we know Meghan is never going to just keep lying down. No, she's going to keep trying, and it looks like she is going to go back to acting and get the Emmys and big prestigious A-lister roles. That's what she says. So let's just all watch her fail at that next, because the delusion is still there. She's still delusional. She can't even try to humble herself to get back into the business at a part or role that would be more reasonable for someone of her acting ability and training. She's still going to try to shoot for the stars. Just gotta love it. All right, well, we'll wait and see what happens, girlfriend. Let's see what you're going to do. What you going to do, Meghan Markle? We are waiting to see the role. Y'all, this woman, she just keeps giving and giving and giving. We'll see what happens next. Oh my goodness, Q Otis. Okay, I'll see you all in the next video. Cheerio.